side of the head. Deep contested three, and a push on Harpering. The whistle coming late. Number 5 on Harpering.
I thought you were going to reach out and shake hands with Tracy because he took it only a few steps away. Wow. I mean, we're talking about distance. Now keep an eye as he goes up. You're going to see the hit right there. He takes him out with a body. I like the fact that Harpering was on. He did an excellent job. Jerry Sloan just substituted Kirilenko. Now they'll come with another look. So Tracy's had 6 different guys pick him up in the course of this game. They've all bodied him. They've all hit him hard on the dribbles. And on any time that there was a time to try to prevent him to put him on the foul line, it was a hard foul.
McGrady with 39 has played 38 of the 41 minutes in the game.
How about the 12 rebounds and the 10 rebounds and the assist? The guy has just been all over, and he's trying to do it. He's gotten to the foul line for his team now. He has attempted 15.
Okur muscles his way inside. 16 for Okur.
Can't stop them. That's the problem. They can shoot, miss the shot, get the rebound, and score.
6 in double figures for the Jazz, including Harpering and Korver off the bench. McGrady misses the 3. Scola comes up with a loose ball and draws the foul. Scola about the only other viable scoring option right now for the Rockets other than McGrady.
Well, when you think about this game, just look at all the players that suit up for Houston. Only 2 guys have more than 2 field goals, and that's Tracy McGrady as well as Scola. No one else has been able to put together any kind of a contribution.
Scola really making his mark in his rookie season in the NBA, 28 years old, from Argentina.
Houston Rockets a year from now are really going to be a handful because Scola now has found his footwork in this league. Then you have Yao, then you have also McGrady, and then all of these other young players that are getting major experience.
But now, people look at this different ways. Let's recap his playoff history as a very young player in Toronto, swept by the Knicks back in 2000. With Orlando, lost in the first round 3 straight times, twice with Houston entering this year. McGrady has never been on a team that's been a top 4 seed, although this is the second time as a 5 seed they have had home court. And as we mentioned, Hubie, for the most part, he has raised his numbers in the playoffs compared to the regular season. Some people think he's done all he can. Some people think some or most of those defeats rest on his shoulders. You really can't get a consensus. Basketball fans will argue about this one all day long.
Yeah, the coaches are going to look at it and say, okay, how come they never put up how many points, rebounds, and assists he had in all those series? And then what about the rest of the team? It's a 5-man team plus the bench. You have to have the bench. Now tonight, they needed their bench to step up. They're 4 for 19 playoff for the Utah Jazz.
So you can be pretty certain as Novak knocks down another one. It's a long 2. I'm telling you, this guy can shoot with anybody in the league. He's just got to find some minutes.
Yeah, and I like the fact that he was moving in the air that time, moving to his left.
Getting back to McGrady there, in some circles, he will probably be praised for his performance tonight in Game 5, and in others, he will probably get skewered again, like he has in other series, as Kirilenko slams home the beautiful feed from Boozer. Going to be a fun series.
Yes.
San Antonio, New Orleans, the other Western Conference series that begins tomorrow night. Luther head. So whoever would have guessed, when it came down to one last first-round series that had to be decided, it would be Boston and Atlanta. Never would have guessed that.
Absolutely.
Into the final minute. McGrady will finish with 40 points tonight, but another first-round defeat. C.J. Miles wide left. Novak. Now, wins the 3-point shooting contest before his game.
Yeah, unfortunately, outside of Scola, there was zero help. The bench had a very difficult time shooting the basketball. So consequently, where was the help to come from?
And that is all as the Jazz win Game 6 convincingly and move on to the next round to take on the Los Angeles Lakers. The Rockets go home, losing in the first round again. Two old friends, former teammates back in the 70s with the Chicago Bulls, embrace at the midcourt. Tracy McGrady, a 40-point night, but it was not to be for the Rockets as the Jazz win going away 113-91. 40 from McGrady. Dearman Williams leading a much more balanced Utah attack with 25, including 13 in the third quarter. Knocked down 6 threes tonight as the superb young point guard of the Jazz leads his team into the second round to take on the Lakers. Let's go to Lisa Salters standing by with Darren Williams.
Thanks a lot, Dan. Darren, you guys ended the game in that third quarter when you outscored them 27-11. What changed in that third quarter?
We just hit some shots, and we got some stops, and that's what we didn't do in the first half, and did a better job of in the second half.
And for you, 13 points in the third. For you, what were you doing differently?
Just shooting. I was looking to get my teammates involved a lot in the first half, and I felt that we needed to pick up the scoring a little bit, so I decided to be a little more aggressive. My shot was falling, so I kept shooting.
A great game by Tracy McGrady, but you guys kept him quiet in that third. What did you just say to him just now?
Man, I feel sorry for him. He ain't got out the first round, but as long as they keep playing us, I hope he doesn't.
You don't feel that sorry for him?
No, not that much.
All right, thanks and congratulations.
All right, anything you can do, bud, to get me out, I appreciate it. A 22-point win for the Jazz over the Rockets, 113-91 as Utah wins it in 6. SportsCenter is coming up next here on ESPN. Dearman Williams and the Jazz are headed to the second round to take on the Lakers. It begins Sunday on ABC. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For Hubie Brown, Lisa Salters, and our entire ESPN crew, I'm Dan Schulman, thanking you for watching and saying so long from Energy Solutions Arena here in Salt Lake City.